Okay, I think this should be enough. We should have no problems now. So guys, is the echo gone? It should be gone. Okay, so that apparently was a bug because I did nothing. I just restarted. Just our luck. Okay, cool. So where were I? Right, so we have a humble little Halloween surprise for you guys. It's not much, but we hope you appreciate it. It's a free Halloween skin. Not only this Sunday when you guys get to play it, but also forever when the game's released, you guys are gonna get the vampire skin for Jimmy, a Halloween themed skin for Jimmy. And we are very anxious around here about wrapping up this Kickstarter, but also excited. I think we're gonna make it. And we're so confident in you guys as a community funding us that we're already scheduling for Sunday stream. We are going to release this alpha demo, actually a little bit improved, a little bit further ahead than this one that I'm playing right now. We're going to release to all our alpha tier backers and above. So if you guys are backing on the alpha tier or any tier above that, I invite you guys to play with me actually on Sunday. So when the Kickstarter wraps up and it's time for our Sunday meet, every Sunday 1 p.m. I'll invite you. We're releasing the game on Steam for all of our alpha backers and inviting you guys to play with me on the stream. So that's gonna be pretty fun. And that build will already have the Vampire Jimmy skin that we're going to showcase today. So I'm gonna play the Vampire Jimmy a little bit. Hey Spades, shouts out. And it's gonna be fun. So I hope you guys like it. The demo is gonna be a little bit further ahead than this one. It's got a few bug fixes, a few quality of life improvements. The regions, we have reduced them to just USA and Asia to group you guys together a little bit more. But do not worry, all of those regions that you saw previously in the demo are going to be in the final game. We're going to cover the entire world. And we're also going to get an epic difficulty mode, so one harder than the one that we're currently playing. So cool. I'll just invite Yunseng now to play with me. We're both gonna be playing Vampire Jimmy skin. So this is just a cosmetic skin. It does not affect the way that Jimmy plays. So he has this a lot of cool stuff going on about it. He's got the vampire eyes. He's got a spiked hair and the bat pistol, and the cape is my favorite. That cool effect. And his skills are also going to be affected. So he has a new effect for the dash and the grenade, as you can see. Grenade with the little bats going on. I love it. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's also a new grenade explosion effect. There you go, with the little bat.
Okay guys, we need to secure these spots.
Yeah, Yunseng and I are just gonna shoot some ducks as we usually do on hard mode. It shouldn't be too hard actually for us, we're used to it. And show you a little bit of this new scheme. And this was an interesting test for us. It was the first time we did it here. We've done one for Pinky and Raph already. But this one was more of kind of a total conversion kind of skin, where we're changing sounds, we're changing the style. It was pretty fun to do. But now we have the two.
Great job, team! But there's more!
Changing the skill sets, it's gonna be a fun thing to do. Game volume? Okay. Something like this, maybe. Mechatails, is this better now? Yeah, thanks guys for the feedback. Ooh, I want my grenade. I want my grenade. There we go. Almost a triple there. Oh, we also have a new healing effect. Forgot to mention it. The potion effect. That's not for the skin though. It's just that too. He redid the effects. Looks sharper now. Whoa. Gonna bat out of here. Yeah, this is hard mode, son. Wait till you see what the epic difficulty is going to bring to you guys. It's easy enough though.
All right, who's next?
So if you're just logging into the stream right now, you're seeing the new Halloween skin for Jimmy, Vampire Jimmy. Everybody who backs the Kickstarter is getting this skin for free in the final game. And we're also going to do to release a more advanced version of this demo for all alpha tier backers this Sunday when the Kickstarter ends. So a little bit before our stream on Sunday, we're going to have everybody get their Steam keys, and I'm gonna invite you to play with me on the stream on Sunday. We can celebrate, hopefully, celebrate our successful Kickstarter. Oh God, you guys want to kill me, right? You guys really want to kill me with this Kickstarter, man. Just please fund it already, so my suffering can end. Oh God. But yeah, I think we're gonna make it. We're very close right now, 90-something%. Just under $5,000 remaining. We should be able to make it. Our Kickstarter contacts told us that a lot of people pledge on the last 2 days. So wow, 2 days, man, really? But yeah, we're getting there. Slowly getting there. Every day a little bit more. So somebody on chat said we're almost on 46,000. It's really good. So we're about $4,000 remaining, guys. 4,000. Oh God. Just please, please pack it. Oh, it's been. I'm not gonna say it hasn't been a little bit of fun this last month. It has been a lot of fun meeting new people. Also celebrating with old people from the community, people we've known for years. Getting a lot of cool stuff together to show you guys and all the campaign materials and trailers and the streams. It has been very fun, but it has also been a very, how can I say, an experience that makes me really anxious. I have a lot of anxiety issues, and this is kind of forcing me to deal with them, you know? So, in order to get some sleep at night. But yeah, this means the world to us. And I know for how passionate you guys are, it's important to you as well. And we're not gonna let you guys down. I think we're going to do it, and it's gonna be a big party on Sunday. We're gonna be happy, and we're gonna start a long journey together. So I can't wait to just show you more stuff. Like start developing the game with you, and knowing that we have this good start with the Kickstarter. We're probably going to have about 600 people on their community. It's gonna be super fun. Like the Discord is already very populated. Like it picked up a lot since we started the Kickstarter campaign, and it's gonna be super fun, guys. Super fun. Like yesterday, we've had a meeting with the team. We discussed all of the things that we want to do for next year with the game, the first things that we want to work on, things like that. Of course, we're probably going to do a Trello like we did with Relic Country 0, where we had a Trello board up public that so all the backers can take a look at it, vote on things that they think are more cool, so we know which ones you're most excited about, things that you don't really care, maybe that we're wasting time with. And just talk about the plans. So our next big milestone for Relic Hunters is getting a playable demo on GDC this year in San Francisco. So GDC, for those of you who don't know, is the Game Developers Conference. It happens every year around March in San Francisco, in the United States, California. Holy sh! That's a lot of dots. I didn't swear. It was close, but I didn't. I just had said holy sh. It was like a holy silence. Dear Lord, so many of them. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. Oh, grenade these guys. Oh. No! That was so close. Oh, I have to stop talking now. I have to just focus on the game. Let's do it, Yunseng. We can do it. It's easier than the Kickstarter. There you go. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a little sick. I just came back from a trip to Australia, funnily enough. I never thought I would say this, but I went to Australia last week. We were invited to an event that was happening parallel to PAX Australia. It was pretty fun, pretty cool. It was kind of this investor/media events where we were trying to get Relic Hunters Legend some investors and things to supplement our Kickstarter, and it was pretty fun. We actually got selected as Game of the Year in that event. We got a cash prize and everything. It was super fun. And with this and the Kickstarter, we're pretty, like, if the Kickstarter succeeds, of course, we are funded throughout the whole year next year. So you just got to sit down and make the game with you guys and not worry about money and things like that, which is, whew, it's a huge relief. Let's go for another one, Yunseng. That was kind of easy, right? Just a little shaky at the end, but it was fun. And so I was talking about the game. So yeah, we're with this Kickstarter being successful and this thing we just got in Australia. Wow, we're going to be able to do actually what we love. It's not that I don't like being out here and trying to promote the game every day and trying to get people to give us money and things like that. But that's not what I signed up for. Like, I like to make games, you know? I like to make colorful stuff that shoots other colorful stuff. And that's exactly what we're gonna be doing starting this Sunday. So it's gonna be very exciting. This time is gonna be much more fun because we're back to open development. That's gonna be super fun because we've been kind of secret with the Relic Hunters stuff in the past, right? Relic Hunters Legend has been kept on the wraps for so long, and now being able to develop this game with you guys in the open, showing things, showing progress every week, like, this is going to be super fun, super fun. Of course, we are going to keep a few secrets though. We're not going to spoil the story for you guys. So our plan is to keep most of the things that we're going to be revealing, talking about, and discussing the game are going to be related to combat, features, multiplayer, and we're not going to spoil the story for you, do not worry. So if you're a Kickstarter backer and you want to follow developments, do not worry that we are not going to spoil the story for you. And if you play our previous games, like Chroma Squad, you know that we like our secrets, we like our little surprises, and hidden things in the game. So yeah, we're going to keep all of those, so don't worry. Even if you follow us every day, like be in the streams every week and know everything you think there is to know about the game, you're still not spoiling yourself, don't worry. Mechateos is asking us if future character skins will have cool, unique effects like this Jimmy. Definitely. This is something that we had a lot of fun doing, and it opened up the character to allow us to change things like the effects and the skills, and to add effects to objects such as the capes and the scarves. We can also change the eyes and skin color, things like that. So definitely, yes, we want to do super cool stuff like this. Hopefully better. This was something that took us about a week to do, but we didn't have the systems in place. So hopefully with the systems in place, we get to do even cooler stuff in the future with the skins. We also want to change voice and things like that. So we have We have amazing voice actors for Legend. We're gonna try to put as much voice acting as we can. So hopefully we get. Oh, there's a bug here. He has no face when he's covered. This is funny. It's also a bit spooky, even though unintended. No face, Jimmy. That would be a lazy skin to make. No face, somebody. You just remove the face. Bah, that's a skin. Don't worry, guys. Not gonna do it. Super creepy. And the weapons as well. We're definitely going to have weapon skins for some of the legendary and the relic weapons. So if Jimmy's pistol, we haven't decided if it's a relic pistol or just a legendary. But if you really like the pistol, you can get like a skin for it, like this bat skin. Change the sound, change the visual effects and the model, things like that. Pretty cool. Like I was saying, from the voice actor, so definitely we want to get voice changes as well. So we still haven't gotten Jimmy's lines in game yet. So Jimmy is pretty silent right now, but he's gonna say stuff as you play. And the idea is that if you're a vampire Jimmy, he's going to say vampire things, right? So change his voices a little bit as well. This is gonna be pretty fun. So most of the weapons that you pick up are going to be randomly generated weapons. Only the legendary and the relic weapons are going to have skins. They're going to be fixed designs. And yeah, like we've had a super fun week already. Like for the first time in about a month, we're not talking about the Kickstarter, we're talking about what we're going to do later. So we're going to do a build for the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco next year, as I was saying. This was happening March 2018. So our goal is to have a really good build of the game for March 2018. And hopefully this will be available to backers as well when we go to the event. So we make it available to you guys maybe a little bit earlier. You play it with us, and then we play it at GDC, show it to journalists, show it to press, things like that. It's gonna be fun. And this demo, we're still, like, we don't know for sure. And this is something that you guys are gonna be used to. We're gonna do a Trello board and things to make our development public. So game development is pretty unpredictable, how long things take. So what we do is we try to decide, okay, here's a bunch of things that we want to do for March, for example, right? So for the building March, we want to do this and this and that. And then we try to figure out, okay, which are the bare minimum stuff that we have to have and we will definitely have for that date. And then we say, okay, this. And then these are the things that are going to be, okay, we think we are able to do it. And then there's a final list of things that these are the nice to have. So these are things that we probably won't have time to do, but if we do have time, we get to them. So it's kind of like a tier list, right, of features. That's usually how we are going to be working from now on. So when we do stuff with you guys, we're going to be saying, hey, we're going to do an update, hey, we're going to do a build, and it's going to definitely have X, Y, and Z. Maybe have like these one or two things, and probably not, but hopefully have this one other thing, you know. So we're usually going to be talking about things like this, and it's not because we can make up our minds. It is because game development is pretty difficult. A lot of unforeseen things come up all the time, so it's really hard to predict what actually can be in a build or an update before you are really close to it. So we're going to open up. I think we have time for a final one. Since we started late, I'll just play a third match.
Gear up, everyone. Let's go hunting.
And it's going to be pretty much how we communicate with you guys from now on. So we're going to share this plan next week about what we want to do for GDC, to see what you guys think. Maybe we're doing something that is not that exciting. We think it's exciting, but you don't agree. Maybe something that you're really excited about is missing, and you let us know, and we talk about it. And yeah, it's gonna be super exciting. Oh, this is working already. Yeah, this is working already. So we have player edge tracking now. I didn't know this was working already. There we go. So there's a little arrow pointing at
Okay, guys,
Ginseng there.
we need to secure these spots.
So this Sunday, if you're tuning in right now, the coolest thing is this Sunday when the Kickstarter campaign ends, all of our alpha tier backers. So if you're pledging on the alpha tier or above, you are going to get to play the game. And it's pretty much this demo is going to have the Jimmy vampire skin that you are going to get to the final game as well. And we're also doing the hard mode and epic mode difficulty. So there will be a difficulty above this one. And I'll be playing with you guys on the stream Sunday. So hopefully everybody here backs on the alpha or higher, gets the game, and we get to play together on Sunday. See if we can get through hard and maybe even epic difficulty on Sunday. It's gonna be pretty fun. Oh, thanks for the kind words, Kawaii Cupcake, for you too. It's really cool to see this community as well. Like, we've been getting so many uplifting comments lately because the Kickstarter now we're $4,000 away from funded, and there have been so many encouraging comments and people thinking, like, people have been increasing their pledges a lot, which is like it makes me really emotional because I know that this community is already giving so much. If you look at the average pledge, it's so high. It's ridiculously high. Like, we are a small community, but you guys are so passionate about this, and it's so humbling to see that you care about this game as much as we do. And still people are upgrading the pledges, you know, trying to get the game across the finish line. And it's amazing. Like, you guys are amazing, and I really hope that we can finally wrap this campaign up, so not only I can get some sleep, but also we can start having fun and making this game together. And I hope you're really gonna like it. Like, our main priority is going to make you guys happy, because we've seen how much you care about this game. We've seen how much this game matters to you guys. I know we have a lot of younger fans in the community, and I've heard many reports about, like, they doing chores to the neighbors, you know, like mowing lawn and stuff. I haven't heard about any lemonade stand or anything like that, but it could happen. Like, and it's so cool, man. It's so cool to see things like this, and it's another reason why this campaign has to succeed, you know, because we can't let these kids down. Like, we have to make this game, man. We have to make this happen. And I trust you, and you as much as you trust me, that we are going to make this happen.
Great job, team! But there's more.
And like I said, with this Kickstarter being successful, we also got a prize in Australia last week. So a money prize. And with these two things together, we officially don't have to do anything else to fund the game next year. So the game will be funded until 2019, which is a big relief for us, big relief. We get to just focusing on making the game, which is what matters. But sadly, in game development is very rare. The occasions the opportunities that you have as a game developer to just sit down and make your game without worrying about other factors, they are rare. I'm always like worrying about something else, and it's really gonna be fun to just focus on the game, especially with you guys along for the ride. I don't think I died once. Like, I swear that we didn't change the stats for Vampire Jimmy, is that he looks so badass that he can't die. I should probably die once so you can see the death animation. He also has a death animation. Let me die here. Don't ask me, you know, saying I want to die. Goodbye, cruel world. There you go. His hair is so nice. Like, I love his little teeth as well. We thought of doing something more like he falls in a coffin or something like that. We ended up scrapping it, but maybe we'll do something like this in the future. Like, do a more over-the-top thing. At least when you die, you feel good about it, you know? I'm a fan of cool death animations in video games, because I think it takes a little bit away of the pain of dying, you know? It's just like in Super Meat Boy. I don't know if you guys played Super Meat Boy, but it's sometimes so funny when you die. It's Spelunky as well, one of my favorite games. Sometimes you die and it's so funny that even though you just lost progress and you just lost your attempt, you're not mad because it was so funny. And hopefully we can bring this levity to Relic Hunters. We don't want our community to be toxic. We want our community online to be really friendly, to help each other out. I know you guys are the best. Like, I know I can count on you guys being like excellent people online and treating the newcomers next year really well. But you know, as the game grows and more people join, and when the game is free to play, a lot of people are gonna join. And people tend to be not nice online. This is something that we are really worried about because we have a lot of kids in the community, and we don't want to do things like restricting chats and doing things like that because it makes the game worse for everyone, just so that we don't give a space to toxic people. And I think this is so bad, and maybe we can do better as a community. I hope we don't need to do something like this. Cool. Okay guys, so we're clocking in about half an hour stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the Spooky Jimmy skin that you guys are getting. If you're all Kickstarter backers, at any tier, doesn't matter if you put $5 or $100, you're still getting the Vampire Jimmy skin, as well as all the other perks. So the community achievements, I don't know if you guys saw it, we're getting pretty close to the next one. Everybody is unlocking. You have already everybody unlocked $5 of in-game currency. So it doesn't matter if you back $5, if you back 20, 100, you just got extra $5 on the game. It's free to play in 2019 probably. When the game is free to play, you're gonna get that. Also, we're about to unlock Raph's skin, emerald skin for Raph, which looks pretty rad, pretty cool. And everybody who backs is also getting the Jimmy Halloween skin, the vampire skin, which is going to be a rare skin in, when the game is out. And what else do I have to say in saying I forgot? So we have the community achievements. The campaign is ending soon. So guys, I know you have been pledging a lot. Like the average pledge on this campaign is insanely high. And I'm not gonna ask, hey, just upgrade your pledges, you know, because I think you guys are doing the best you can. But if you know people that are on the fence about it, if you know somebody who might like the game, just refer the game to them. Like this is the finishing line. I think we're gonna make it. I really do. The only thing that scares me is somebody trying to troll us. I've seen this happen with campaigns before. It's really dangerous. So we have, for example, we have a $5,000 backer, we have a $1,000 backer, and these people, these very generous people, they haven't shown up in the community. At least I haven't seen them yet in Discord or anywhere else. I really do hope that these people are really sincere supporters. I'm not doubting their character or anything like that, but it could happen at any tier. Like I've seen people troll Kickstarters before, and it's really ugly. So we should try to be as above the 5,000 mark as we can when the time comes on Sunday, so we don't get the risk of somebody canceling at the last second and making the Kickstarter fail. That would be really a tragedy. It would be horrible. So we have to put the effort. So everybody, if you know somebody who you think could like the game, like, make the pitch to them, you know, show them the campaign, show them the videos, show them maybe the streams, and it's gonna be really fun. We're gonna make a great game together. And yeah, these are going to be some nerve-wracking few days ahead of us, but I'm confident that we're gonna make it. So thank you guys very much for coming. We also have, if you haven't noticed yet, we have introduced PayPal payments to the campaign. So a few people in the community have been having trouble with the credit cards. I know that Hattie, our Spanish translator, had problems with that in the past. So if you had problems with your credit card, if you know people who haven't pledged because they have problems with credit card, we now support PayPal. Also, if you are a Brazilian fan, I'm gonna talk in Portuguese now for about 4 seconds, so please excuse me if you don't speak Portuguese. Se você é um fã brasileiro, a gente tá com suporte agora para forma de pagamento nacional. Você pode pagar com boleto, depósito bancário, Banco do Brasil, transferência através da nuvem. Então tem um link para nuvem no nosso Kickstarter. Ok, there we go. So Hattie, Spanish translator back and confirmed. There you go. So cool. So I think that's it, guys, for today. Thank you very much for joining us. Let's keep fighting the good fight out there. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the Sunday stream where we can celebrate the Kickstarter and play the game together, everybody online. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And hopefully it's gonna be a start of a great journey making this game together for the next years. And yeah, thanks for coming and see you guys next time. Oh, before I go, don't forget to tune in with Civics. The Civics community is doing stream, and all of the contributions that they get are going to the campaign as well. What these guys are doing is awesome. Civics is really cool. His community is awesome. It's really good to have them on board. So go check their stream out. And I think now I said everything that I had to say. So goodbye. See ya.